Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Yoya Fabulosa, and in this video I'm feeling rather magical right now because I have this staff here, although really I just saw this in the background and I wanted to include it in the video. I feel like a sorcerer. But this video is going to be about me showing you all my extra bedroom. This bedroom here belonged to my roommate, but they recently moved out, and so I decided to take ownership of the room again. No more roommates for me. And I put up my pink furry wall again. This is for my cross-dressing service. I use this as a backdrop for my clients. When they're all dressed up, we take photos with the furry wall here. It's very fun. They enjoy it. I enjoy it. I also take photos with it too, of course. I actually shoot a couple videos with this backdrop as well. You've seen them on my channel, but I just put it back up and I'm really excited to use this. But new addition to this room is this green wall here, and it's a green screen, right? And I have this here because I've always wanted to make sci-fi fantasy content and really utilize like my editing prowess, because I went to school for film, which I'm not sure a lot of you know, but I went to school for film, so I know how to edit a green screen, but I've never really had the opportunity to do it on my channel recently. I used to do it back when I was living in Boston. I had like a cloth green screen, and it just does not work well. I don't like cloth green screens because they move a lot, but now I have a green wall. It's not gonna move, but I have to paint the floor here. Oh, and what is that there? Oh wait, well, I guess I should take a moment to say that this video is sponsored. So today's sponsor is MyHeritage DNA. This here is a DNA testing kit. Everything's at home, super easy, super simple. I'm gonna walk you guys through it. But when they reached out to me to partner, I was super excited because I've been recently thinking a lot about my heritage. And so this is going to give me a better idea of what makes up my background in DNA. And I'm actually quite excited about it. All right, let's open up the kit here, see what's inside. So we got our instructions. We've got a return envelope with the address. This is how we'll be sending back our lab test so that it can give us our results. And then here are the vials with some solution in it. And a cotton swab. So I'm gonna take a look at the instructions to see what I gotta do here. So it looks like there's 8 different steps. So essentially what I have to do is use both of these cotton swabs to just rub up inside the inside of my cheeks, different cheeks for each swab, for 30 to 60 seconds. And then I just put the swab into these vials here with the solution, cut off the swab, and then send this back. So I'm gonna do that right now. Just open this up. Here, and I'm just rotating it slightly inside my mouth to get all of this DNA. Mind you, I did this as myself and not as Yoya because this is probably not the most flattering look, but whatever. Now I'm gonna open up this vial here and stick this inside. And I should be able to break this off and snap it off. There we go, snapped it off. The cotton swab is in the inside of the vial. And then I have to seal this. And then I gotta do the other cheek. Right. So now that I've finished the test, I'm gonna put these vials into this biohazard plastic bag here. Seal it. And then this goes inside the envelope with the address here, so I can ship this out and then get my results. Voila. And then once I get my results, I'll share that with you. But actually, you guys don't have to wait because you're gonna get them right now in this video, because I'm gonna share my results with you dressed up as Yoya in 3, 2, 1. All right, here we are, ready to explore my DNA results with MyHeritage DNA. Now, it took about 2 to 3 weeks to get my results, and they're here now, and I'm ready to explore my ethnicity and share with you all. So let's find out what makes Yoya Fabulosa who she is. You are 48% Iberian, which is Spain, so Spaniard. Holy cow, that's a lot. What? 24.6% Mesoamerican, makes sense, and I'll tell you why in a minute. 8.6% Nigerian. Wow, okay, interesting. 6.2% North African, which makes sense because of how close it is to Spain. And then 12.5% 5 or more ethnicities. I'm really feeling these sound effects. I feel like very immersive. And I love how I have the map here to show all of my results and where I come from. This is so cool. All right, so for those of you who don't know, I am Boricua, which is Puerto Rican. And Puerto Rico, which is part of the Caribbean, was colonized hundreds of years ago by the Spanish. And they brought over slaves when they were colonizing the Caribbean. And so these results aren't all that surprising to me because, you know, that's all the people that were in Puerto Rico back in the 1800s, 1900s, when it was being colonized. Honestly, Puerto Rico is still kind of a colony, unfortunately, but that's a topic for another video. However, this is so cool. Like, these are really great, like, findings, and now I know exactly how much of me is Spanish, how much of me is Taino, which is the Native Americans who were in Puerto Rico before the colonizers came over, and then 8.6% Nigerian, 6.2% North African. Let's actually find out where these this 12.6% is coming from. All right, let's just see. Okay. All right, let's just see where the other makeup is coming from. So it's 1.1% Kenyan, 5.5% West African, 1.5% Middle Eastern. Wow, okay. These are so cool. These results are awesome. Honestly, I'm so glad I did this. This is like really neat. I have to share this with my family. And look, I already have DNA matches, which is really cool. I won't share that right now because of privacy, but how cool is this? If you're interested in getting your own DNA test and seeing your results and your ethnic background, you have to check out the link in the description box below for My Heritage DNA. My Heritage DNA, thank you so much again for sponsoring this video, and I'm really excited to share this with my friends and family and with you all, obviously. And this is so cool, and I think you guys should check it out if you haven't had the chance to, you know, find out where you come from, your ethnic background. And if you want the exact breakdown, My Heritage DNA is the way to go. All right, back to the studio. So I have this wooden floor here. Like, I got these like plywood panels because I wanted them to match the green screen, because I've had experience with green screens that were cloth and paper don't work, especially when you're wearing heels. So I needed a harder surface, right? Because I have this carpet here. So I've got this plywood that I had put into my apartment. I had some help with it. And now I'm going to paint it the same green as this wall here. So that way I have this like fully, you know, green screened wall action happening here that extends to the floor. And I'm really excited about that, but I gotta paint it first, which I'm not too excited about because paint gets a little messy. And speaking of messy, there's crime happening in New York City, as always. But yes, we're gonna paint this floor here, and then I'm gonna shoot some content with me dressed up as Yoya using the green screen and some fun effects. So let's get to it. So I have everything I need right here. I've got my green paint, I've got this paint can, and my roller. So I'm gonna start painting. The lighting here is a little funky just because I'm on the ground, and this angle is pretty unique. I don't think I've ever shot at this angle before, but for this video, I think it's fine because I'm just gonna be painting on the ground here. But I gotta pour this paint in here, and honestly, this is probably gonna get real messy. I'm actually like emotionally prepared for this, but I just hope I don't get paint on myself. But these clothes, like, I'm okay with like ruining. This is literally what I wore to the gym earlier, so it does not matter. Oh, this is not opening. Jesus. How do you open this thing? Oh, it's like this. Jesus. All right. Oh, I have to mix the paint too, don't I? I don't have everything with me. I guess I just pour it in here. I think this is enough, but I'm not sure. Hopefully it is. We will see. So painting and like physical labor isn't my area of expertise. I'm already making some mistakes. So I've already have like 2 different rollers that I'm using because I started off with this one, but this one's too big to fit in the pan. I can't even go in there. So I have a second roller that I forgot I had. That's the correct size. And it's just gonna get a mess. Jesus, my hair looks so crazy right now. I don't know what's going on with it. It's like when it's warm out, my hair just goes crazy. But Look at that, it's all done. I had to part it a little bit because I was painting along the front edges and it got moved a little bit, but my green screen wall is complete. I have to let this dry first, but I cannot wait to start shooting with my new green screen. But before I do that, I actually have to pick up some new makeup supplies. So I'm actually gonna make a quick run to Rite Aid to pick up some color corrector, which if you've watched my live sessions or seen me do makeup, I use color corrector to cancel out like any bluish tones that come up from like my beard, so it doesn't show when I'm wearing my makeup. And look at me, I got a little bit of green on my hand here. So kind of messy, but not too bad. Not too bad at all. Although my knee is completely green, look at this. Look at my knee. Ah! But yeah, let me go run to Rite Aid, pick up some color corrector, and then I should be able to get in drag and then have this dry up and start making some content. So I'm really excited about that. But let's quickly run out, grab some color corrector, and then we'll see where this video goes. So this is the makeup section at Rite Aid, and unfortunately they don't have the e.l.f. color corrector that I'm looking for, so I actually have to go to another spot. But they do have a lot of e.l.f. products here, which I do like. For the price, I think e.l.f. products are pretty damn good. So Rite Aid didn't have what I was looking for, but I should be able to find it at a beauty supply store here in Harlem on 125th Street. There's a whole bunch of different beauty shops that I could go to that have a lot of makeup, so I'm gonna hit up one of those locations to see if I can find some orange color corrector so that I can use it when I get in drag. And here we have the color correctors. So for me, I need an orange color corrector to cancel out the blue undertones in my face, but you can see there are other colors here for different tones. So I just got back home from getting my color corrector, and I'm about to do my makeup now that I have everything that I need for the transformation. And then I'll get in front of that green screen and create some fun content for you all. I already have an idea of what I want to create since we're so close to Halloween. So I'm going to create something that's a little Halloween-y, and I'm going to just throw on the makeup now, and then we'll just jump right into it. And here I am with the final look. What do you all think? I'm wearing this beautiful yellow top here, this blouse that has this plunge neckline, showing off the girls which I decided to wear today, with this pearl necklace, which is a great job of covering that neckline from the breastplate. And then I'm really feeling the blonde hair. Feels really fun, and you can't see it in this shot, but I'm wearing a black skirt with some nude heels. And I'm excited to start shooting content here with this green screen. But I did just realize that I don't have the proper light setup for the green screen because I'm only using a ring light, which is what I'm using now to bring light to the face, but it does create a bit of shadow here. So it's not the best lighting setup for what I need to use for the green screen to be properly executed. But, oh dear, New York City. Always. You can't like really shoot content in New York City without getting some sirens, but it is city life. Anyways, I thought I'd do something with this staff here because it made an appearance earlier in my video, and I thought, well, now that I have the green screen and the staff and with Halloween right on the corner, why don't I create some type of content or special effect using the green screen? So I'm gonna take an attempt at doing that right now, and we'll see how it goes and how it looks. With this staff, I shall reveal myself unto you. And here I am in my purest, witchiest form. You were expecting me, no? I mean, it is Halloween season. It's just such a bummer that I couldn't make the 13 Nights of Halloween series this year because, as I mentioned in the video earlier this week, I am planning on leaving New York City, so this witch is oh so busy, and I just don't really have the time to dedicate as much of my resources and free time to creating content for you all, especially during my favorite time of the year. But don't worry, I will make a few more Halloween videos for you all, most likely on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts, so keep an eye out for that, especially this weekend because it is Halloween weekend and I want to make a ton of content. So with that said, keep an eye out and don't get bewitched by any other witch but yours truly, Yoya Fabulosa. I'm so excited that I have this green screen and this little space here behind me to do whatever I want with. It's gonna take some time to get used to editing a green screen again because it's been a while for me, but I have the skills to do it, and you guys are gonna be really impressed with what I come up with. Honestly, I'm kind of having some second thoughts about leaving, actually, because now that I have the studio and I feel like this space is really conducive for me to create content, and it's really just a great vibe for me to be in here dressed up. I want to create content in here, but there's so much happening in my life right now. I have to get everything in order, and this witch is just simply overwhelmed. And honestly, I've never really done this look with pink lips, so I'm feeling very soft. I'm feeling like a very glamorous witch, although I think next time for this look I'll throw on a black lip or a much darker lip, something that's a bit more spooky or dark, maybe? We'll see. I think I'll end the video here because this video is already way longer than I was expecting. I mean, I did a lot in this video, but you know, it's just the day in the life of a New Yorker, I guess. And with that said, I'm gonna say my goodbyes here. I hope you all have a very spooky Halloween. As always, I'm Fabulosa. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.